Hello, my little succubi and incubi. I hope we're all having an amazing day. Today, Darkness and I are
Good
right
evening,
here.
Mistress.
Good evening, my Darkness. How are you?
I am well. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Now, I don't know if my sound is coming through my headset or not.
I can
That's okay.
certainly hear you, Mistress.
And that's the main thing. If anyone else can't hear me, I could hear it before when I was playing with it, so that should be fine. If anyone has any problems or if you can't hear it, please let me know ASAP, or there'll be no punishment for you for this evening. You heard me.
You heard it here first, people.
You did. So,
Do you believe her?
no, it's more fun
Do
for
you
me.
do you believe the Mistress? Well, I think the question is, do our subscribers believe the Mistress?
That's a very good question.
Mm.
Cool. Something weird's going on there. I don't know if it's coming through. We'll see what's happening. Anyhow, can anyone see on Twitch?
Yes.
It's showing up on Twitch. Good.
Yep.
Alright, that
We're up.
is. Then we're all good. Alright, my darlings. This is just cool. To do the play thingy. Yeah, silly nonsense. Play. Play.
Mistress. What are we going to do with you?
Let me keep playing. That's the goal. So today, my darlings, we are talking about monsters, demons, ghosts, and all of that jazz. So, facts and fiction, where things come from. I mean, let's be honest, we don't know if some things are facts or fiction because they haven't been proven either way yet. You know, you don't know that
Very-
vampires don't exist. You think,
until they are proven not to exist, there is a distinct possibility that they do.
exactly. And I like to think that. I like to think that even if
And
there's no dragons and stuff now, there was. You know, that kind of thing.
and if anybody says science is yet to prove that vampires, werewolves, ghosts, witches, um, the Yeti, whether scientists have yet to prove it, doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Exactly.
Because after all, penicillin existed before it was discovered, but people just didn't know about it.
Exactly right. Washing your hands with soap was important before
Yes,
they figured it out.
yes.
So you know what? Let's just not assume that we know everything in
So,
the universe.
side issue,
Hmm.
washing your hands with soap. Believe it or not, there is a museum in St. Petersburg, Russia, called the Museum of Hygiene.
Really? That sounds like a
100%.
super place to go.
It is very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting museum. Not a huge museum, but a very interesting museum. And we've heard of the saying Pavlov's dog.
Yeah, yeah.
Pavlov's dog is in the museum.
He must be pretty old by now.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he's actually got a wheelchair now, but yeah, he's
A
there.
little wheelchair, a little walking stick, a little, you know, little oxygen tank. They know he was a young pup. They trained. Yeah. Well, that's really interesting. I have to look
Hmm.
into that. I haven't heard
I
anything
am
about
I
that.
am full of interesting facts.
You're full of something, that is for
And
sure.
it, oh,
Hello.
mistress,
Hello, my little,
no,
my little
no, no, no,
familiar.
no, 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 no. That will not happen.
I have my little familiar here. What is it, darling?
Lucky.
What is it? Yes, I'm sorry.
You can't call them. Unfortunately, for them to be a familiar, they must be black.
That's a bit racist, I think. Again,
You can't be racist to a cat.
I have no
Like,
proof of that. Has this been proven? Do you have the
very
scientific
true.
evidence?
Very true.
You know, I've wanted to get a black cat really, really badly, but like
Hmm.
when I got this one, it just, you know, I was allowed to get the cat, fell into my lap, someone couldn't
Yeah.
take care of the cat anymore, and I didn't care
Yeah.
what color it was. But now I've been like scoping out, going, I really want to get like a black cat.
Look,
I've always wanted one.
black cats are absolutely amazing.
Mm.
But you just need to get used to the fact that every now and then you're going to talk to a piled up bunch of rags on the floor and it's not your cat. Wouldn't be the first time that people with a black cat have done that, and I'm sure it will not be the last.
No, just sounds like me without my glasses on though. I've talked to lots of cats and realise it's not my cat. I'm just gonna let the cat out. I think he's having a little bit of a hissy fit. So bear with me for just a second. I will flick on to the next slide, which is about jack-o'-lanterns, which is
Ah,
something I'll talk about in a second.
no worries. Slide coming up, slide coming up, slide coming up. So, jack o' lanterns, folks, we all associate with Halloween, especially the United States and popular culture. But the Mistress clearly has something
So
other
of course we all
to
know about the headless
say.
horseman and all of that sort of stuff, having heads around. Does anyone actually know why they have like jack-o'-lanterns at Christmas and why you're not meant Christmas? Like the other day I was doing something on Halloween and I started talking about Valentine's Day.
Ah,
No fucking clue what's going on. But with jack-o'-lanterns you're meant to, it's American, I don't know, American, Irish, wherever it started, thing, and you're meant to light them and then not, I think you're not meant to put them out until the sun starts coming out. I think. If I remember that one movie that I watched correctly.
I can't comment as to whether that is correct or not.
Well, in that
I
case,
am
it's
not aware.
correct.
Yes, Mistress. Yes, Mistress,
That's
it's correct.
exactly. I said something the other day. I'm like, I don't know if it's true, but from now on, it is true because it has been said, it has been written, it is done now. I think it's very important to be able to just go, well, if no one can prove it wrong, then it's correct. It's very important. So jack-o'-lanterns comes from an Irish myth in which a man called Stingy Jack tricks the devil and ends up condemned to walk the earth, unable to get into heaven or hell. And according to the tale, the original lantern was carved out of a turnip. Why not? And Jack used it to light the way as he'd wander through the dark. When Irish immigrants brought the story to America, they discovered that pumpkins, easier to get than turnips. Probably easier to carve too. And turnips small.
Turnips are small, yes.
Yeah, so it'd be like really kind of fiddly work. I suppose
Well,
the
no, they're
Irish
not.
have their hands.
They're not a small vegetable, but when you compare them to a pumpkin, yes, they are. They're probably smaller than a butternut pumpkin.
Okay. There you go. And that is something that you have learnt today. Did you know that? About jack-o'-lanterns?
I did not know that.
Well, now
I did not
you
know
do.
that.
Yep, so that's all to do with a myth, which could have been true or could not have been. Who knows? I never
Possibly not. Possibly not. I guess it depends how much the scientists were paid at the time.
True. I'm going to say it was true because it's funner to believe these things are true. I always say that to little kids. I'm like, if you don't know, then if it's fun to believe it's true, just believe it. It's fine. Zombies, zombies, zombies. What do you know about
Alrighty.
zombies?
I know very little about zombies. Zombies is a subgenre of horror that I know very little about.
Mm.
The what I know the most about zombies comes from Return to Castle Wolfenstein, Operation Resurrection.
Wow, that's a blast from the past, that one. Goodness gracious, that's awesome. So what do you know about zombies from that?
That you need a machine gun larger than 9mm in caliber to kill them, and you will usually need about 60 bullets.
And you'll normally miss a lot. But then again, I've watched the movie Shaun of the Dead, and you just have to destroy the brain or head, right? Have you seen Shaun of the
Yep.
Dead? If you haven't seen Shaun of the
I
Dead,
have.
you need to watch it.
Yes, yes.
You know, throwing the vinyls at them and just hitting them with random stuff. I learned a lot from Shaun of the Dead. But with zombies, of course, it started off quite, one way, and now it just goes everywhere. Zombies can run, zombies can jump, zombies can think, zombies can fall in love, if you've watched that movie. It's actually, what's that one called anyway? It's very good. As they start feeling love, the zombie virus goes away, and they come back to life. It's beautiful.
Yeah, okay.
So zombies are actually from Haiti originally, the origin of zombies. So it was a corpse that had been animated by a voodoo priest. So none of this, people setting off, germs everywhere, germ warfare. But yeah, so that's just started with that. And the voodoo priests were called bookers. Once reanimated, the zombies would remain under the person's control to do what they said. So just like a, little dead slave thing. Sounds like something I'd
Fun
like to have.
fact. Fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that practiced particularly by voodoo priests
Mm-hmm.
is a situation of a zombie-like state that can be brought about by a special drink that is only known to the priests. And it is actually quite common, especially in areas like Louisiana in the US,
Yeah.
for priests to practice zombie magic
There you go.
by giving these people a specific drink, and it actually turns them into a walking zombie, only temporarily,
Yeah.
unlike what fentanyl does.
Yes. I was wondering which drug we were going to bring up then. I'm like, too much pot. Just anything really. Yeah, I was wondering what we were going to bring up then. But like zombies, the way that it's transpired and it's grown through movies and all of that sort of stuff, it's super super interesting. Really, now it's become about viruses and they can run and think and all this random stuff. I've just had a little knock on the door, so I will. Sirens. Do you know much about sirens, my dear?